Hi, so today we're going to read the book What's More Scary Than a Shark? Shark was seriously scary. His eyes were dark and scary. His smile was cold and scary. And his teeth were very, very sharp and scary. If a young fish ever asked his mum, what is the scariest thing in the sea? The answer was always the same. What do you think it was? Yep, a scary shark. Only Lobster wasn't scared of Shark. He was far too hard and tough to be a tasty meal. "You great toothy gob," said Lobster. "Leave us alone and pick on someone your own size." And someone Shark's own size was coming, as big as Shark and as scary as Shark. It was another shark, and her name was Sadie. Shark stared at Sadie. His scary eyes went wibbly, and scary smile went wobbly, and his sharp, scary teeth went chitter, chitter, chatter. Oh, look at the shape of the bubbles. They've changed. "Lobster," said Shark, "help me. I don't know what to do. I've gone all flippity and floppity. I'm in love." "Well, what a soppy socks you are," said Lobster. "Give her a present, something girly, like a bunch of seaweed." "Just one bunch," said Shark. "I'll give her all the seaweed in the sea, but if she doesn't like it, goggle eyes, I'll scrunch your crunchy shell and use your claws like toothpicks." Not very nice, is it? Oh. Shark raced here and there. He found green seaweed, red seaweed, thin and stringy seaweed, flat and flapping seaweed. He arranged it all in a big, big bunch and then swam nervously towards Sadie. But the bunch of seaweed was so big he couldn't see anything. He bashed into a rock with a crash, and Sadie didn't notice him at all. Oh, I feel a little bit bad for Shark now. Oh. "The seaweed didn't work," said Shark frantically. "Now, what do I do?" Lobster thought hard. "What you need, barnacle brain, is a pearl," he said. "Find her a big, sparkly pearl." "Big? Sparkly?" said Shark. "I'll give her the biggest, sparkliest pearl in the whole ocean. But if she doesn't like it, Clunky Claws, it's lobster and seaweed for tea." I don't feel bad for him anymore. It's a little bit mean again. Let's see what happens next. Shark searched until he found the biggest oyster with the biggest, sparkliest pearl in the whole ocean. Shark asked for the pearl as politely as Shark can. "Give me your pearl or I'll splat you." "No," said the oyster, "it's mine." So Shark reached in to grab the pearl with his teeth, but Oyster shut the shell with a snap right on his nose. Oh. "The pearl bit me," said Shark. "There must be something else Sadie will like, something that doesn't bite." "Don't panic, Snappy Snout," said Lobster. "Sing her a love song. I know a choir of angel fish who can join in and go boop-de-doop-de-doop and make it really sweet." "That's it, that's the best idea," said Shark. Shark started to do some singing exercises. "La la 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 la," he said very loudly. "Lo lo lo lo," he sang very softly. I'm not very good at singing. Lobster hurried off, then came back with the angelfish. They were very scared of Shark, but they did as they were told, and they swam in position to Sadie. Shark started to sing, "You make my heart go bibbly bobbly," and the angelfish joined in so sweetly. Boop-de-doop-de-doop. "Oh, look, you make my heart go bibbly bobbly." Then, at last, Sadie turned and smiled. Shark gasped with joy and felt his heart going more bibbly bobbly than ever. He sang again, "You make my fins go wibbly wobbly." And to his delight, Sadie swam closer and closer and chomp! The angelfish were gone. Bristling barnacles, exclaimed Lobster. What a lovely present, said Sadie. They were delicious. Wow, said Shark, you are the scariest. Will you be my own scary sweetheart? I will, said Sadie. They touched noses and Shark's heart went all bibbly, bibbly, bobbly, and Sadie's fins went all wibbly, wibbly, wobbly. They then swam off, seriously scary, together. And that's the story we did today. So a couple of questions for you guys. I'd like to know who your favourite character was. So we have Shark, we have Sadie the Shark, there was a lobster, there was some angelfish, and I wonder if you can tell me if there was any others. And I'd also like to know how this book made you feel. How did you feel about Shark when he was being kind, when he was in love, when he was being